Hey, what's up, basketball fans? Mike here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm diving deep into the Nike Air Flight Mid, that 90s throwback that Nike brought back, claiming it delivers classic style and legit performance for under $100. Now, I've been testing basketball shoes for over 10 years, and when I see claims like that, I get skeptical. So I spent 6 weeks putting these through absolutely everything: league games, pickup runs, even casual daily wear. And let me tell you, the results were pretty mixed. So grab your coffee, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's talk about whether the Air Flight Mid is worth your hard-earned money. All right, let's start with the basics. These retail for $95, which puts them in that sweet spot between budget and premium. Out of the box, I'm not gonna lie, they look absolutely gorgeous. That 90s aesthetic is just perfect, and the build quality feels substantial right away. Let me run through the quick specs for you. Weight comes in at 15.2 ounces for a men's size 9. You've got a Phylon midsole with an encapsulated air sole unit. The upper is a mix of leather and synthetic materials, and of course that classic mid-cut collar for ankle support. Now the fit, this is crucial, they run true to size. I'm wearing my usual size 9 and they fit perfectly in both length and width. No weird pinching, no pressure points, which honestly isn't always the case with retro releases. The materials though, here's where I need to be real with you guys. While they look great, I noticed some reviews mentioning that synthetic leather in the toe area tends to crack pretty easily. I didn't see severe cracking in my 6 weeks, but I could definitely see the potential for it with heavy use. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. How do these actually perform on the court? So this is where the retro part really shows up. The cushioning is handled by that Phylon midsole with the air unit, which was standard tech back in the 90s. And honestly, the court feel is excellent. You feel low to the ground and really connected to the playing surface. But here's the thing, the impact protection is minimal by today's standards. When I was doing box jumps or coming down hard for rebounds, I could definitely feel those landings more than I would in a modern shoe with Zoom Air or React foam. At my 180 pounds, I wouldn't want to play multiple high-intensity games back-to-back in these. Your feet are going to feel it. Now this is where these shoes absolutely shine. The ankle support is fantastic. That padded mid-cut collar provides incredible lockdown and support. During quick cuts and lateral movements, I felt completely confident. If you've got a history of ankle issues, this is a huge plus. Way more supportive than those modern knit upper shoes that prioritize flexibility. On clean indoor courts, phenomenal. That classic herringbone pattern feels like you're glued to the floor. I tested these during my weekly league games and zero issues with slipping during fast breaks, defensive slides, or jump stops. The pivot point works smoothly for offensive moves. But outdoors, different story entirely. The rubber is on the softer side, and after just a few sessions on outdoor blacktop, I could see visible wear. This brings me to the biggest issue with these shoes. Guys, I have to be honest here, this is where things get problematic. The durability and quality control on these is just inconsistent. And I'm not just talking about my pair, I'm seeing this across the board. During my league nights, I talked to other guys who bought these. One dude said the front of his shoe started peeling after about a month of light use. Another guy had similar issues with the sole separating. It seems like there's a real lottery situation here. You might get a solid pair that lasts, or you might get one that falls apart quickly. And that's a massive red flag when you're spending $95. For outdoor play, forget about it. These are not built for concrete abuse. The materials just can't handle that kind of wear. So after all this testing, who are these shoes actually for? Perfect for retro sneaker fans who love that 90s aesthetic. Also great for players who need serious ankle support for casual indoor play. And budget-conscious casual players who play maybe once a week indoors. Consider carefully if you're playing 3 times a week or more, you'll probably expose those durability flaws quickly. Or if you weigh over 200 pounds, that cushioning might not be enough for your joints. Look elsewhere if you need a reliable, durable shoe you can depend on. Definitely skip these if you play outdoors regularly. These will get destroyed on concrete. And if you're a high flyer who needs modern impact protection, these aren't for you. After 6 weeks of testing, I'm giving the Nike Air Flight Mid a 6.5 out of 10. And honestly, that score is heavily weighted down by the durability lottery. Here's how it breaks down. Design and aesthetics, 9 out of 10. Timeless classic. Court traction, 8.5 out of 10. Elite on indoor courts. Ankle support, 9 out of 10. The best feature. Durability, 3 out of 10. Major red flag. Value, 7 out of 10 if you get a good pair. The bottom line is these shoes have a split personality. They're a 10 out of 10 for style and 9 out of 10 for ankle support, but only 3 out of 10 for reliability. If you're buying these primarily for their look and casual wear with occasional light basketball, go for it. But if you need a dependable workhorse for serious play, the risk is just too high. If you want better durability and modern performance at a similar price, check out the Nike LeBron Witness or Nike Precision series. For similar retro style with better quality, maybe look at Air Jordan 1 Mids. Pro tip, if you do buy these, inspect them thoroughly right out of the box. Check those sole edges and toe box for any signs of poor construction, and definitely keep them for indoor use only. Alright guys, that's my honest take on the Nike Air Flight Mid. I'll drop the Amazon link in the description if you want to check current pricing, but remember, buy or wear on the quality control. What do you think? Have you tried these shoes? Drop your experiences in the comments below. And if this review helped you out, smash that like button and subscribe for more honest gear reviews. I'm Mike, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep hoping.